Okay, let me go ahead and put this in one place and one place only because I have a little something to say about this. Okay, now thank you very much, William Smith, for being, on top of whatever with whatever. I don't know who, whatever this troll account is, but I am going to reiterate for everyone that troll accounts, I do not trust them. I trust when someone has an identity, even if that identity is something that I do not like, even if it's someone I don't like for whatever reason I don't like them. I just trust that they're a real person and that they're there if I can see their face. There, you count. You one person, you count, and what you say out of your mouth counts as you saying that. Now, these individuals can go ahead their own little troll accounts or have their people that they pay to troll for them. And I get that that's happening within this little nest, this little turtle ship bit. I see that that happens here. But I do not count. Though, if I can't see you, you're barely there. So I barely have any respect for you. I don't care if you show up and go, hey, Jeannie, you're beautiful and you're wonderful and you're smart and you're talented and you're amazing, you're everything. If I cannot see you, you are not there to me because that's what makes sense in my world. I don't go counting people who aren't there. This is part of what gives me, the gumption to challenge the turtle face. When I say your people aren't there, it's because I am looking for them and they don't show up. They're not there, okay? They're just not there. You can put as many numbers on a video as you want. If there are no people there to back them up, there are no people there to back them up. Another thing that gives me the confidence when calling out this bullshit is the fact that I've seen people on many levels of um, fandom, a recognition for what they do. I've seen them up close. I know people who have Grammys. I know people who have Tonys. I don't know if I know anyone who has an Oscar. I don't think I've ever been to the home of an Oscar winner, but I know people who've been to the Oscars, who've been nominated, certainly. Wait a minute. You know what? No, 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 that's a Grammy guy. Anyway, all I'm saying is this is not to say, oh God, I know all these people. Everybody on every level and every walk of life is just a person doing something. The person who gets paid a whole bunch of zeros for a film is as important as the guy who gets paid much less than that to take out the garbage, because if either one of them stops doing their job, then someone doesn't get appreciate, what they do. I am not, talking a whole bunch of shit here. I'm just telling you, I've seen this firsthand. I've seen the fact that the man is bullshitting based on seeing the fact that he's bullshitting and not just thinking, oh God, he's bullshitting because I don't like him. I don't have to like you in order to respect your humanity. I do not have to like you in order to encourage other people to respect your rights and your humanity. That's what I'm all about. Respecting each other's rights, respecting each other's humanity. Now, we seem to have difficulty, issue, conflict when it comes to deciding what everybody has the right to do to whom. Some people think it's their right to tell other people what to do and what to say and when and how to say it. Sometimes that's true. There are limits to that. Certainly, people who have to get a job done sometimes will work in conjunction with other people, and that requires organization. Sometimes you need a head, so that, the rest of the beast can operate, right? But there are also people who work independently who are self-starters. I'm trying to tell y'all, I am not one of these slow, stupid bitches out here. I do not appreciate being treated like a slow, stupid bitch. You do not have to like me. You just need to know that if you treat me like a slow, stupid bitch, you're not going to get the reaction of a slow, stupid bitch. You're going to get more than you bargained for. Trying to fuck with me. Now, let me be specific here. I'm in a thread that I'm tagged in because William wants to discuss whatever conflict he's having right now with Sirloin. Sirloin, I've already warned William about Sirloin. You either make fun of it because it's a joke, or you ignore the damn thing. There's no two ways about it. That has been my advice. To accept that it squashed the beef was not one of the options I gave, because that, I think, would be an exercise in futility. To take this creature seriously at all is not going to be helpful when dealing with it. You either ignore it completely, no matter how much it begs for your attention, ignore it completely. Okay? Or you make fun of it, you kick it around because it's a human punching bag, like a lot of these people are in this little turtle shit pit. There's a lot of, yes, human punching baggery going on. People getting in their little camps and choosing to be abusive toward each other. One camp talks about the other camp, talks about the other camp. And like I said, that's fine. You have every right to do it. What you're not going to do, though, is tell me what to say, when to say it, how to say it, or to whom to say it, or in what manner, or what tone of voice, or what level, what volume, what frequency. You're not going to tell me what words to use. You're not going to do that. Oh, no, 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 no. You're not going to do that, especially not if you know hiding ass motherfucking troll. So William wanted to talk about this conflict with the Sirloin, and then in comes this Minty. I guess he's been calling Minty Show. I don't care. I don't listen to Minty Show. I don't listen to the Minty Show. I don't tune in for the Might Show. Every now and then I check in on the TRS, and I will watch your YouTube videos. So if there are some excerpts from your shows and your YouTube videos, I'll catch them. And I've said this before, and I'll say this again because I'm dealing with slow people who need things repeated. I will watch your stuff in order to use your material against you, because you have wronged me, a lot of you. You have lied about me directly in order to entertain yourselves. And now you're all turning on each other and you want some sympathy. And all I hear is, woof, woof, woof. I have no desire to help you or care or feel sorry for you. So while you guys are all, getting all scrambly because some creature, that happens to be pale showed up and said a word to you that you guys sling back and forth. I'm watching you scramble because of that. I'm watching you scramble because, you all realize that, Turtle Face is full of shit and he's on the super losing fucking team right now because, Tariq, a person who has more skill than any of you guys when it comes to, his editing, and more resources when it comes to his filming, and more time, he's better with his shit than a lot of you. So, he's managed to really, really clown this guy properly. He cared enough at a certain point because he had been fucked with enough, just like anybody that asshole fucks with enough. He will fuck with you until he gets a reaction from you. And then he'll cry, scream, and moan because of the reaction is severe, in accordance with whomever's, skill or fervor or, commitment, to righting the wrong. And he will do you motherfucking wrong. Okay, so you guys, Turtle is on the fucking losing team. So now you guys are all fucking, fuck this and fuck this guy. And you all want to talk about, how, you're so much better and he's so wrong. But except this guy came along and said this word. So now let's all, act like he's black, and it's we've all got to rally together. But you can't fucking have a conversation with each other without talking about the other guy, and eventually somebody's dick whips out. I mean, you guys, it's just a vicious, ridiculous circus, and I will watch it in order to just have that smug sense of, self-satisfaction. I told you so, just like playing a video game or something like that, or watching a funny BuzzFeed video. So yeah, this morning while I washed dishes, I watched BuzzFeed, like whatever. It's something to observe, but don't drag me into no shit that I didn't ask to be dragged into. Haven't you guys learned yet that I'm just not the person to do that with? Don't do that. It's absolutely silly. I understand that you guys are bored. I understand it's fucking really cold in some parts of the country, and for some of you, this is the greatest social interaction that you get. People don't want to deal with you. That's why you guys all hang out on Friday and Saturday night. You hang out with each other. You call each other because nobody else want to hear the shit you got to say. Talking all that craziness, talking all that 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70 years behind craziness that you guys are on. Some 100 years behind, some of you, you know, really retarded. Ugh. So I understand, life is difficult for some of you fucking bumbling freaks. Some of you are stupid and some of you are stupid, you know. And then there are some people who are cool, and talented, and they're doing their thing, and they're just fucking, they're doing it the right way. These are the people I've been cool with. The list of those people is longer than the people that I'm not cool with, okay? But I don't mind. I don't care which list gets longer. I'm not that bitch. Like, seriously. I really appreciate you jumping on things, William. But I really do not appreciate anybody trying to pretend that this chick does not see what is going on, you guys. If you don't like me pointing it out, stop doing all your nasty little song and dances in front of me. Don't send me pictures of your dicks if you don't want me making fun of your dick. Don't put up all of your ridiculous, shameful business if you don't want anybody talking about it later. You know what I mean? I haven't put up any videos that I'm ashamed of. You guys try to act like the things in my videos are shameful things when you guys are running around fucking flashing your genitals and begging people for sex and sending people fucking shit in order to try to get people to, gang up and fight your internet battles for you. You guys are acting like this shit is fucking real, But whatever, please, continue to hate on me. If you guys hate me, that means that I'm doing something absolutely fucking right. And you know who I'm talking about. It's you motherfucking weirdos, you nasty ass turtle shit pile worshipping weirdos who are all sick like him. You're nasty. You like to talk about people's kids. You like to talk up under teenagers' clothes. You like to talk about ass all day. You like to talk about dicks all day. You like to hide from the fucking burning gay in you. Like a girl means anything done poorly to you. Anything done wrong. Anything you guys do wrong is like a bitch, like a girl. You guys, you're shallow, ignorant fucks. And getting dragged into your bullshit is nothing fun, but I'm scared of you. And it's really not cute to see you run around, falsely accusing other people for your own entertainment. You're fucking grown ass 30s and 40s motherfuckers running around talking about, he did this and he did that. And he tried to suck my dick. And this person tried to suck my dick. Everybody tries to suck your shriveled up little diseased little acorns. I don't think so. Good grief. I've never seen a bigger collection of closet cases. Seriously. I'm used to real fags. People who will wear a t-shirt bedazzled and glittered that says fag on it. They'll wear it with a face full of makeup on a Friday night and get paid. That's the kind of boldness that I'm used to. I'm not used to hanging around with cowardly men who are so embarrassed at their own existence that they'll put any label on it. And your favorite label is black. Your favorite label to hide behind is black. You dishonor it. You dishonor every awesome black person there is with your bullshit, seriously. So, what does this say? To be honest, I agree with Jeannie. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. But I don't even need that. Seriously, like, I will stand on my own. Nobody got to agree with me on anything. You guys do you, and I will do me, and I will not fight when you want to speak your mind, okay? Don't fight with me when I want to speak my mind. I don't care who forgives Minty Wood Chips for whatever. He lied about me for no damn reason. And then the nasty bastards who attack his ass, who he goes back and forth with, being friends with, attacking, being friends with, attacking, let's squash it, let's be friends, let's squash it, whatever. That's y'all's fucking lovers quarrel shit. That's between y'all and y'all. You're going to throw my name into some shit and try to talk shit about me and my family, just like your head he bitch. And that's the only reason why I even ever acknowledged your existence in the first place, is because you were screaming that you were being bothered by this person. I take the time to acknowledge the fact that you're being lied about, to be like, look, hey, this dude's being lied about. I've seen it because this guy lies about me. It's not fair. If this guy is saying that this guy is a bad person and that he is, lying about him, that guy's full of shit because this guy's a fucking liar. I've seen it. You're going to turn around and take that kindness and you're going to lie about me because what? Because I didn't want to join your fucking dick suck barbecue? Are you kidding me? Once again, you assholes, and I know it's hard for you to fucking accept this. I am a happily married woman to a person who would never be engaged in this kind of Tom, Dick, and Harry foolery that you guys are involved in right now. He is a man, and he's a kind man. He's an intelligent man. He's an awesome person on many fucking levels. That's why I married him. White is the goddamn last thing that I'm concerned about when it comes to my marriage to this man. Y'all are fascinated with white people. Fascinated. But I come from the San Fernando Valley where all kinds of dudes and all kinds of chicks like each other. All kinds and all colors. Where you come from, everybody's got to fucking camp up. Not to say that Los Angeles doesn't have its segregation, because there are a lot of immigrants here. And they group up because that's how they are able to survive. And you can learn from something there too. You learn from, and there are black people who group up, just like there are white people who group up. They might be Ukrainian, right? Might be Russian. They might be Jewish. They might be Ethiopian. They might be West Indian. They could be South American, Brazilian. I know big groups of Argentinians that get together, but we are still, in this environment together, all up and down this big, beautiful state. I do not know anything about being scared of any person because of their skin, the way you guys motherfucking act like I'm supposed to jump because a white person in the room. I don't give a fuck if I'm the only black person or if that person's the only white person in the room. That's not going to make any difference when it comes to what people do and what they say and whether or not what they say lines up with what they do and what their intentions are and what they reap and what they sow. Fuck you if you are so fucking slow that you are wrapped up in this color shit to the point where it cripples you. I can't. So thank you for checking the bullshit, William, but I am not about to act like just because people say they're sorry when they got caught with their hand in the cookie jar. I'm not going to act like that's not no cookie snatching thief. You still a little cookie snatcher. You are only saying you're sorry because you got caught. You're not saying you're sorry because you tried to take the motherfucking cookie. And when I walk out this room, you're going to try to take the cookie again. God, don't drag me into your shit. Seriously. I think I've been very kind in the face of all the fucking madness and bullshit. I could be slinging so many I told you so's, but it's just not worth it to me. So just don't put me in the shit. Ugh. It's you guys. Enjoy that. It's none of mine. It's none of mine. I don't like it. I don't want it. I am distancing myself from it. The only reason why I'm aware of these assholes is because I was slandered by a serious fucking pervert. There's many levels to the fucked upness of Turtleface that made me go, you know what? He's fucking with a lot of people. And a lot of these people don't seem to be able to understand how small this person is. So let's just turn on the light. Blink. And I believe my work is done. Okay? There are other people who picked it up. He's an official joke. Crispy. Done. Don't drag me back into shit. I'm not impressed. I don't need it. You get it? I don't need it. Now, I'm interested in saying whatever it is that I would like to say, and I'm not interested in getting involved in the he said, she said circular bullshit crap. The human rights issue is what attracts me. If anybody is being fucking lied on by Turtleface, I don't care if I like or dislike that person. I understand from personal experience that person is probably telling the truth about motherfucking Turtleface fucking with them. As far as the rest of y'all and your shit, the fact that he's an asshole doesn't make you any less of an asshole. I know that it's tough for you guys to get all of these thoughts in your head all at the same time, but I have no trouble keeping track of this shit. I see who all of you are, and I see who all of you ain't. Trolling shit? You start with me, I will fucking finish it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I take no troll seriously. I will point it out. You were a fucking troll. When you get some balls and you can fucking represent your face, you will get, that much fucking respect. That much fucking respect for being there. But that doesn't mean I have to like you. You certainly don't have to like me. We all have the right to say what we want to say, though. Do not come around here with your motherfucking trolling ass talking about, bitch, you need to say this and ooh, you need to do that and look at you and look at that. Don't. You are just troll. Trolling name is troll. You don't count. Not on YouTube, you don't. Go somewhere else that's called like anonymous, not even Facebook, okay? Because if that's not your face, I trust no troll on Facebook. Just because it's a face doesn't mean it's your face. You know, there are ways to prove that that's you. And if you're going to be anonymous, just be anonymous, but thy name is troll. If you're going to just, you know, if you're going to be involved in all kinds of conversations and have all kinds of shit to say, but you don't want to be counted, you know, it's like voting. You know, you can't send a fart to vote for you. You can't send a phantom. You can't send Mr. Meeseeks. You cannot just send something to go. You have to be represented. You got to be counted there. Okay, that's how it works when it comes to me acknowledging you. Okay, and when, like, again, you know, for the fucking retards, when I acknowledge you, it does not mean that I have to like you, but I fully endorse your right to be there, all unlikable and shit. Who the fuck says you have to please me? You're not going to silence me. And if you lie about me, that's your free speech. Just expect me to correct you. Expect me to come do that just to correct your ass. Okay, so to conclude this, really, you know, part of the fuel under this fire is that some troll account gonna say, I'm doing, you know, any friend of Williams is a friend of mine. And because William says, I'm glad that Minty endorsed me on this whole Kevitha Dick Flash shit, for me to say, you know, fuck Minty, whatever. He and Kevitha are birds of a feather, buzzards of a feather. You know, I don't feel sorry for anyone, and an endorsement from that asshole is just an asshole calling the dickhead that. It's not anything special. I'm glad that you feel, you know, happy about your endorsement. I'm glad he feels. I don't give a shit what he has to say about anything, because that guy is just a goddamn liar, and he cannot be trusted. He's shown many times, just like, you know, the fucking turtle. The reason why he's able to fucking be aligned with the turtle right now is because he's too much like him. He is willing to get on camera and lie about folk just so somebody will click on his videos and tell him that he's an important person. That's not why I'm on YouTube. You know, I don't care. You don't have to like my stuff. It is completely subjective. Most of the things I put out, I consider to be, you know, our artistic expression. This channel is just for like babbling off the top of my head and not even caring about editing it or trying to sound eloquent or concise or anything. This is just blah, 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 blah. But on other channels that I have, yeah, it's about, you know, showing somebody else's art, showing my own art. Art is subjective. You don't have to like art. You can look at the Mona Lisa and be like, I don't like her face. Why ain't she got no eyebrows? That's fine. The guy who made it is dead. That painting is its own, it has its own life. So yeah, I'm not here for you guys to be like, you know, liking me or give me $1. Nothing's monetized. It's not giving $1. So that means I'm not like trying to be like, okay, hey audience, what do you like? What would you like to see me do with this skill set that I have? Because it's for your dollars that I'm doing this. So, you know, why don't you recommend for me? You know, it's not that kind of relationship I have with whoever comes and sees my videos. It's just, they're just fucking vlogs, and some of them are creative, but it's really just me fucking logging my shit for my own shit's sake. It is not about going to try and fucking tell other people, you know, what they're supposed to say on their channels or what they're supposed to say in their comments and shit. And when people come at me like that, I do not appreciate it. Obviously, I've made that very fucking clear, okay? Knock it off. I can't with you. I can't with you guys. Go ahead and talk about each other's fucking dicks, you weirdos. Show each other your dicks all day long. You know, I just, you're not going to tell me not to fucking laugh at it for as long as I want to. If I want to make a video this year talking about, hey, isn't it funny how these fucking idiots go flashing their dicks at people, I can do that. You know why? Because I've been inboxed your fucking dicks. If I can talk about, oh, you know what? When I first learned how to swim, you know, I was older than most kids because I was really afraid of the water. But once I started teaching myself how to swim, I really enjoyed the pool. I didn't really learn until I was like, that happened like 20 years ago, okay? Or what, no, 20, 30 years ago. Let me count. I was about 8 of that. 30 years ago, okay? And I can talk about that if I want to. So yeah, I can talk about y'all 3 years ago flashing your dicks, or 2 years ago pissing on yourselves, or 1 year ago fucking lying to each other, or lying about each other, or lying about me. I can talk about whatever the fuck I want. You know, done, 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 done. And I keep telling you guys, I've only turned it up to like, I think I'm almost at medium. Almost at medium. You have never even seen me turn up. Don't, just don't. Do not. So I'm done. Have a good one.